So, good evening, students. Welcome back to the lecture, the weekend class. So, in today's lecture, we are going to do, as you can see on the screen itself, we are going to do parabola. I hope you remember in the last lecture, we did circle. We completed circle. So, next is parabola, and let me give you some like what we are going to do next. So, today and tomorrow, 2 days we'll do parabola, and next week we'll do ellipse and hyperbola. Okay, PYQs. Okay, I hope your exams are all going well. Okay, so let's start with parabola without further ado. So can someone like give me confirmation that my voice and the screen all is clear? Hello, guys. Okay, chalo, let's start. So here is the first question. So as you can see here, it is of 24 January shift 2. I have also included that. No worries. Let's start. The equations of sides AB and AC of a triangle ABC. Let us try to draw the diagram. Hmm. This is a triangle ABC where equations of side AB and AC is given. Its vertex A is on the y-axis. So if A is on y-axis, its coordinates will be 0, comma y. Correct? Orthocenter is at 1, comma 2. So I hope you know what is orthocenter. Orthocenter means the point of intersection of altitudes. So let this be an altitude CM, and here let's this be an altitude, and this is the orthocenter. Let's mark it as O, whose coordinates are 1, comma 2. Right, guys? Chalo. The length of tangent from point C. So from point C, we have drawn a length of tangent to the part of parabola in the first quadrant is. So basically, we have to find length of tangent from point C. Chalo. So that means we require the coordinates of point C. Right, guys? Okay. So let us try to get coordinates of point C. So first of all, let us start by getting the coordinates of point A. Right? Let's get the coordinates of point A. So A must satisfy these both equations, right? Because these are the equations of line AB and AC. So let us substitute the value of A, that is 0, comma y in this equation. So we'll get lambda y is equals to 4 and 1 minus lambda y. Just a second. Yeah. And 1 minus lambda into y is equals to minus lambda again. Now let us solve these equations. So from here and get the value of, we want the value of lambda. So from here, y will be equals to 4 upon lambda. If we substitute it here, what I'll get? 1 minus lambda into 4 upon lambda is equals to minus lambda. If we cross multiply, I'll get 4 minus 4 lambda is equals to minus lambda square. So we got a quadratic lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 4 is equals to 0. This is basically lambda minus 2. The whole square equals to 0. So we got the value of lambda as 2. So if we got the value of lambda as 2, then what will be the equation of AB? So now this is the equation of AB, right? So if lambda is 2, then equation of AB will be 3x plus 2y equals to 4. and this is the equation of AC. So what will be equation of AC, guys? So 2x plus y is equals to minus. So these are the equations of AB and AC. Now, okay, AC. To get coordinates of point C, let the coordinates of point C be x1, comma, uh, okay, it is better C. C के coordinates, I can assume it. Oh, C के coordinates, I can assume it as C. If I write the coordinates of C as alpha, so now point C lies on the line AC. So it must satisfy. So let us substitute alpha here. So I get 2 alpha plus y is equals to minus 2. That means what is y? Y is minus 2 minus 2 alpha. Correct? So CK coordinates will be alpha comma minus 2 minus 2 alpha. Right? So we reduce the one condition which will give us a better opinion. So now we want the value of alpha. How to get value of alpha C? CM is perpendicular to AB. Let me write it here. CM is perpendicular to AB. As you can see in the diagram, CM is perpendicular to AB. What is slope of AB, guys? This is the equation of AB. So what is the slope of AB? The slope of AB is minus 3 by 2. And what is the slope of CM? So slope of CM, we can use CM का ले लो या फिर CO का ले लो. It is same. Either we can find slope of CM or we can find slope of CO. So what is slope of CM will be equal to slope of CO. We can use y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So I'll get 2 minus this. So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2 alpha upon 0 minus alpha. So this is the slope of CO. Now, since CM is perpendicular to AB, that means slope of CM into slope of AB will be equal to minus 1. What is slope of CM? 4 plus 2 alpha upon 1 minus alpha. I hope I am not making a mistake. 2 minus of minus 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2 alpha upon 1 minus alpha. Okay, 4 plus 2 alpha upon 1 minus alpha. So 4 plus 2 alpha upon 1 minus alpha into slope of AB. What was slope of AB? Minus 3 by 2 is equals to minus. We can cancel out the minus. So from here, I suppose we'll get the value of alpha. So 4 plus 2 alpha is equals to 2 minus 2 alpha. That means 4 alpha is equals to minus 2, right? So alpha equals to minus 1 by 2. Correct. So we got the value of alpha. So that means coordinates of point C are minus 1 by 2, comma, minus 1. Yes, 2 alpha will be 1. So minus 2 plus 1 is minus. So these are the coordinates of point C. Now, it is given that from C, a tangent is drawn to the parabola in the first quadrant. So let us try to draw a diagram here, guys. So the tangent is, the parabola is y square equal to 6x. And as you can see, point C, what we got C, minus half, comma, minus 1 by 2. So C is minus half, comma, minus 1. So it is in third quadrant. So from here, two tangents can be drawn. One in the first quadrant, one in the second quadrant. So we want the length of tangent from C to the part of the parabola in the first quadrant. Let this point be P. So basically we want the distance CP, correct? We have the coordinates of C, which is minus 1 by 2, comma, minus 1. Now we need the coordinates of T. Correct? Now we need the coordinates of P. How to get coordinates of P, guys? How to get coordinates of P? 4 plus 2 alpha into 3. 4 plus 2 alpha into 3. What is? These are coordinates of P. Okay, superb. Alpha's value is wrong. Did I make a calculation error? Just a second. Let me check. Four plus two alpha into three. Yes. Thank you for pointing out. Yes. So alpha's value should be 4 plus 2 alpha. We forgot 3, right? So it will be into 3. So 4 is at 12 plus 6 alpha is equals to 2 minus 2 alpha. So 8 alpha is equals to minus 10. Right now? 8 alpha is equals to minus 10. 8 alpha is equals to minus 10. So alpha is minus 5 by 4. So if alpha is minus 5 by 4, so C will be minus 5 by 4. Just a second, guys. I think 1 minus lambda. We got lambda. Oh, we made a mistake here. It should be 2x minus y. Because lambda is 2 and 1 minus lambda means 1 minus 2 minus 1. So plus lambda equals to minus 2. So 2x 2 alpha minus y. So y will be 2 plus 2 alpha. Yes. Here also it's a mistake to 2 plus 2 alpha. So it should be 2 plus 2 alpha. Right. And now what is next? Yeah, so 2 alpha minus 2 upon 1. So it should be 2 alpha minus 2 upon 1. The slope of CO. Right? 2 alpha minus 2, which is 2 alpha upon 2 minus 1. Slope of CO will be 2 alpha only. Okay. Let me cancel this. Sorry. Yes, slope of CM will be 2 alpha only. So 2 alpha into minus 0. 2 and 2 will also get cancelled. So I think we got the value of alpha as 1 by 3, right? Now is it correct? 2 alpha upon 2 alpha upon alpha minus 1. Right. So we got 3 alpha is equals to alpha minus 1. So alpha is minus half. So if alpha is minus half, that means, yeah. So minus half, comma 1 will get. Minus half, comma 1. So coordinates of C are minus half, comma 1. That means C will be in second quadrant. C will be in second quadrant. Here is C. C is minus half, comma 1. So here is point P. Yeah. Thanks for pointing it out. Chalo. Now, the story says we need to get point P. So for point P, let us write the equation of tangent. So it will be y is equals to mx plus a by m, right? So what is a? The parabola is y square equal to 6x. So 4a is 6. So a is 3 by 2. So y is equals to mx plus 3 by 2m. Now this tangent passes through c minus half comma 1. So let us substitute it here. 1 is equals to minus half m plus 3 by 2m. Right? So if we cross multiply, what will get 2m into the minus 2m square. Right now 2m into minus 2m square plus 6 upon 4m. So I think we'll get 2m square plus 4m minus 6 equals to 0, which we can reduce it to m square plus 2m minus 3 equals to 0. Now if we try to factorize it, what we'll get? 3, na? So 3 ones are 3. So m plus 3 into m minus 1 equals to 0. So we got two values of m equals to minus 3 and m equals to 1. M equals to minus 3 and m equals to 1. So what will be the coordinates of point P? Coordinates of point P, if you know, the direct result will be a by m square, comma 2a by m. This is the direct result of point of contact of tangent. What was a? A was 3 by 2 and m is 1. Let's take m1 and a 3 by 2. So the coordinates of point P are 3 by 2, comma 2 into 3 by 2, 3. Now see, this point P lies in the first quadrant. That means our value of m equals to 1 was correct. Now, if we use the value of m equals to minus 3, I think we'll get this point Q, which will lie in the fourth quadrant, which we do not want. We want the coordinates of point P, which lies in the first quadrant. So now it's very simple. We have C, we have P. Let us use the distance formula. So what will be the distance formula? There is no space. Okay, I'll write it here. So CP will be equals to under root of, let's substitution formula, 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 4 by 2 ka square, which is 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is root 8, which can be written as 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 is my answer, which is option second. Yeah. So I hope it is clear what we did. Sorry from my side because of the calculation error. Let's move on to the next question. And thank you for pointing out. Chal, let's see. This is very simple question. The distance of point from the common tangent y equals to mx plus c of the curves x equal to 2y square. So this is a parabola. This is also a parabola, right? So common tangent. Do you know the formula for common tangent, guys? Let's write this parabola in standard form. So the parabola will be y square is equals to x by 2. That means 4a is basically 1 by 2. So a is 1 by 8. We know the equation of tangent is y equals to mx plus a by m. What is a? A is 1 by 8. So y is equals to mx plus 1 upon 8m. Y is equals to mx plus 1 upon 8m. Now this is also a tangent to the parabola this, which is y square equals to x minus 1. Now if you know that if a line is tangent to the parabola, then after solving simultaneously, P should get discriminant equals to 0. Again, I am repeating, if a line is tangent to the parabola, we solve the line and parabola simultaneously and we use discriminant equals to 0 because there is only one point of intersection. So let us solve these both the lines, this line and the parabola simultaneously. So what we'll get, guys? We'll get mx. I'm substituting the value of y in this parabola, right? So mx plus 1 upon 8m, the whole square equals to x minus 1. So it will be a square m square x square. Should we take LCM first? Yeah, it's better if we take LCM first, right? So what will be the LCM, guys? 8m square x plus 1, the whole is equals to 64m square into x minus 1. Okay. Chalo. A square. So 64 m raised to 4 x square. A square plus 2ab. 16 m square x plus b square is equals to 64 m square x minus 64 m square. So if we bring everything on the left hand side, so I'll get 64 m raised to 4 x square. So 16 minus 64. 42, I guess. So minus 42 m square x plus 1 plus 64 m square is equals to 0. I think 48 it will be, right? Yeah. Yeah. So now discriminant should be equals to 0. What is discriminant? B square minus 4ac. So discriminant will be b square minus 4ac. This is b square. So 48 square into m raised to the power 4 minus 4 into 64 m raised to the power 4 into 1 plus 64 m square should be equals to 0. So we can b square minus 4a 64 into c. Okay, so we can cancel out m raised to the power 4. We can also 8 square, this is right. 64 is basically 8 square. And 48 is 8, 6 are 48. So 8 square into 6 square. So 8 square also we can cancel out. And this 6 square is basically 36. So we can cancel out 4, 9 are 36. So I'll be left with 9 minus 1 minus 64 m square is equals to 0. So 64 m square is equals to 8, right? That means m square equals to 1 upon 8. That means m is equals to 1 upon 2 root 2. So we got the value of m. Once we got the value of m, that means we got the equation of tangent. So let us substitute the value of m here. What we'll get? We'll get y is equals to 1 upon 2 root 2. So x upon 2 root 2 plus 1 upon 8 into 1 upon 2. So 2 root 2 upon 8. So 2 ones are 2, 4s are 8. Right? Yeah. So let's take LCM. So y is equals to 4x plus 2 root 2 into root 2. 4 upon 4 to the 8 root 2. So I think we'll get 4x minus 8 root 2y plus 4 equals to 0. Now this is the equation of tangent. We have to find the distance of point this. So I hope you know the distance formula. What is the distance? Perpendicular distance formula. We substitute the point in the equation. Let us substitute the point in the equation. So I'll get 4 into 6 minus 8 root 2 into minus 2 root 2. So I think this will become plus 2 root 2 plus 4. Upon under root of, we do coefficients को square करके add, that means 4 square plus 8 root 2 square. Right? 6 4s are 24, 8 2s are 16, 2s are 32 plus 4 upon under root of 4s are 16 plus 64 2s are 120. 36, 46, 56, 60 upon. What is this? This is under root of 14. 144. That is 12. So 12, 60 upon 12 is 5. So the distance is 5. It is option number 2. I hope it is clear. Right, guys? Chalo, let's move to the next question. Yes, this is from 30th January, shift 1. So if point P be point on the parabola, which is nearest to the point. Now see this. Nearest to the point means that PQ, that means Q lies on the normal. See, let me explain it to you. Let us draw a diagram here. The parabola. This is the parabola. Y square is equals to x upon 4. So this is a point P, let's say h comma k, which is nearest to the point 0 comma 33 will be somewhere on the y-axis. This is Q 0 comma 33. Okay, let me write it. This is the y-axis. Let me make the diagram more clear. Yeah, this is the point P. This is a point Q. Now, see, according to the given condition, what does this nearest to the point mean? Nearest to the point means that if I draw a normal through P, Q should pass from it. That means Q lies on the normal drawn from point P. Q lies on the normal drawn from point P. This is meant by nearest to the point. Because if you see, otherwise, the point P and Q, minimum distance between point and P and Q will be when the normal at point P passes through point Q. Any other condition or any other normal will always give the distance PQ greater than this least distance. Okay. So then we have to find the distance of point P from the directrix. Okay. So that means let us get the coordinates of point P. Now, PQ is the normal. So I hope you know the coordinates of point P. How can we write coordinates of point P in parametric form? 80 square, comma 280. What will be the equation of parabola, equation of normal at point P? It is y, let me write it here, y plus tx. Do you remember it? Y plus tx is equals to 280 plus 80 cube. Y plus tx equals to 280 plus 80. So this normal passes through point Q, which is 0, comma 33. So it must satisfy. So it will be 33 is equals to 280 plus 80 cube. What is A, guys? Parabola is y square is equals to x by 4. So 4a is equals to 1 by 4. A is 1 by 16. Yeah. So if I substitute the value of a as 1 by 16, 33 is equals to 2t upon 16 plus t cube upon 16, 33 into 16. So we'll get t cube plus 2t minus 33 into 16. 48, 48 plus 4, 528 is equals to 0. Now, how to factorize this? One of the factors is 8. So I hope you know how to directly factorize a cubic. So it will be t minus 8. So here it will be t square, right? Minus 8t square. So we want plus 8t. So minus 64t. So minus 64t. So it will be plus 66 equals to 0. Now if you check here, it has discriminant less than 0. That means no real root will come from this quadratic. So that means t root will come from this. So t equals to 8. If t equals to 8, what will be the point? 80 square comma 280. So point P will be A. 1 by 16 into t square, which is 64 plus 2 by 16 into 8. So the point P will be 16 4s are 64 and 4 comma 1. Now, this is again a non-standard parabola. So we'll have to use completing square method. So let us use completing square method. The parabola will be y square is equals to 4x plus 4y. So it will be y square minus 4y is equals to 4x. So if we add and subtract or add 4 on both the sides. So I think we'll get y minus 2 the whole square is equals to 4 into x plus 1, which looks like y square is equals to 4ax, where a is equals to 1. Yeah, let me do small a, right? We are using small. Okay, small a was for this. Okay, it's better we use capital A. Y square equals to 4ax. Capital Y is y minus 2 and capital X is x plus 1. Now, directrix. What is the equation of directrix? Y square equal to 4ax. It is y is equals to minus a, because this is the parabola, right? This is the directrix parallel to y-axis. So x equals to minus a. What is x? X plus 1 is equals to 1. Did right, guys? X is x plus 1. A is minus, sorry. So x will be equals to minus 2. This is the equation of directrix. And what was point P? Point P was 4, comma 1. So let us use the perpendicular distance formula. X plus 4, comma 1. This is the distance we want. And many of you all must get directly x, the line x equal to minus 2, right? And x coordinate is 4. So the distance is 6. But even if you don't notice this, we can use the perpendicular distance formula. It will be 4 plus 2 upon under root of 1. So distance will be equals to 6 units. So 6, that means answer D. Correct? So let us see the next question. Yeah. Let point A be a point on the x-axis. Okay. Common tangents are drawn to the curves. Okay, this is a circle and this is a parabola. If one of the tangents touches the two curves at Q and R, then QR square equals. That means again we have to find the coordinates of Q and R. Okay, let us first find the equation of tangent, right? So the parabola is y square equals to 16x. That means A is 4. So equation of tangent is y is equals to mx plus a by m. So 4 by m. So if we cross multiply or if we take LCM, we'll get m square x minus my plus 4 equals to 0. This is the equation of tangent, right? I hope I didn't made a mistake. M square x, yeah. Now this is also a tangent to the circle is, right? So for the tangent to be a for this line to be a tangent, it must satisfy the condition of tangency, which is this. R should be equals to the distance d. So what is this? The center. Center is 0, comma 0. This is the equation of line m square x minus my plus 4 equals to 0. And radius is basically, what is radius? So radius is 2 root 2, right? Root 8. So basically the condition for tangency is that distance should be equals to 2 root. How to find this distance d? We can use the perpendicular distance formula. So that means mod of 4 upon under root of m raised to 4 plus m square is equals to 2 root. So we can cancel out 2 ones are 2 twos are 4 and we can square on both the sides. Right? So we'll get 4 upon m raised to 4 plus m square is equals to 2. So again we can cancel this out. Let me write it here. So m raised to 4 plus m square minus 2 equals to 0. So what are the factors? Are there any factors? 2 ones are 2 plus 2 minus 1. Yeah. So m square plus 2 and m square minus 1 equals to 0. That means m square equals to minus 2 or m square equals to 1. Now this is not possible. Square of a number cannot be negative. That means m is equals to plus or minus 1. So the equation of tangent will be y is equals to, so let us take m equals to 1, okay? Any tangent you can take, because if like it is not multiple correct options, right? That means whether I take plus 1 or minus 1, I will get the distance same. Okay, else it will be a multiple correct question. So let us take m equals to plus 1. So equation of tangent y equals to x plus 4. Here we are substituting it here, right? So that is x minus y plus 4 equals to 0. Okay, now this tangent touches the parabola y square equals to 16x. Let's say at Q. And this touches the circle x square plus y square equals to 8 at R. Correct? So we have to find the coordinates of Q and R. The coordinates of Q are very easy, guys. Yeah. Coordinates of Q just now we saw, right? A by m square, comma 2a by n. I hope you remember. Just now we saw in the first question, first or second question. So what is A? A is 4 and M is 1. So that means Q will be 4 by 1 square, comma 2 into 4 by 1, which is 4, comma 8. And if you remember from circle chapter, again the point of contact, we can directly get Just a second. Yeah, there is. Okay. Yeah, we can directly get the point of contact. I hope you remember. It is minus radius r into m upon under root of 1 plus m square, comma, m upon under root of 1 plus m square. Sorry, r, it is r. My mistake. R. You must have studied this in circle. So what is the radius? Radius is 2 root 2, right? So it will be minus 2 root 2 into 1 upon under root of 1 plus 1, comma, 2 root 2 upon under root of 1 plus 1. So what is under root of 1 plus 1? It is root 2. So I think this root 2 will get cancelled and we'll get the point R as minus 2, comma, 2. Simple. What is the distance QR? So we'll use a distance formula. Sorry, QR square we want. So no need to use under root. So 4 plus 2 the whole square plus 8 minus 2 the whole square. So 36 plus 36, which is equals to 72, which is option number 4. Right? Super. Nice question. Let us see the next one. Yeah. If the x-intercept of a focal chord of the parabola, this is again a non-standard parabola, then length of the chord is, okay, the x-intercept is given. So let us first convert the parabola by into standard form by using completing square. So I can write it as y square minus 4y is equals to 8x plus 4. Again, same thing, we'll add 4 on both the sides. So I think we'll get y minus 2. The whole square is equals to 8. We can take common x plus 1. This means y square equals to 4ax. So a is 2. X की जगह पे we have x plus 1, capital X. Capital Y की जगह पे we have y minus 2. Okay. Now, x-intercept of the focal chord is 3. So what is the focus, guys? Focus के coordinates are a, comma 0, right? So that means x equals to a and y equals to 0. Will you shift of origin? That means x plus 1 is equals to 2 and y minus 2 equals to 0. So x equals to 1 and y equals to 2. The coordinates of focus are 1, comma 2. Right? The coordinates of focus are 1, comma 2. Okay. We can write the equation of focus. What will be the equation of focus? In slope point form. So y minus y1 is equal to m x minus 1. So let me tell you why I am finding equation. Let me give you a perspective of what I am doing, right? So basically, see, anything like this is a parabola, right? This is these are the axes, not x and y axis. Here is the focus, and a chord passes through the focus. So that means this will be point A. Let this be point A. Let this be point B. So we want the length of AB, length of focal chord. Now to get length of AB, again we have to find coordinates of A, coordinates of B. How to find coordinates of A and coordinates of B, guys? We can find coordinates of A and B by simultaneously solving the focal chord with the parabola. So for that, I need to get equation of focal chord. Once I get the equation of focal chord, I'll solve it simultaneously coordinates of A and B, and then I'll get length of AB. Let me repeat it once again. I'll get equation of focal chord. I'll solve it simultaneously with parabola. That means I'll get coordinates of A and B, and then we can use distance formula to find A length of AB. So that's why I'm finding equation of focal chord. Now it is given that this focal chord has x-intercept 3. That means it passes through 3, 0. Let us substitute 3, 0. So 0 minus 2 equals to m. 3 minus 1. So minus 2 equals to 2m. M equals to minus 1. So m equals to minus 1 substituted here. So equation of the focal chord will be y minus 2 is equals to minus 1 x minus 1. So y minus 2 is equals to minus x plus 1. That means x, okay, we'll write it in terms of y only. So y is equals to 3 minus x. Now I'll solve this equation with the parabola's equation, which is y square is equals to 8x plus 4y plus 4. Substitute it here. So we'll get 3 minus x, the whole square is equals to 8x plus 4 into 3 plus 4. Yeah, I didn't make a mistake. Okay, so this will be a square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to 8x plus 4 3s are 12 minus 4x plus 4. 12 minus 4x plus 4. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation. Let us bring everything on the left hand side. So I'll get, oh, just a second. We'll add a slide. Yeah. So x square, 8x minus 4x. 4x को if I take left hand side, so I'll get minus 10x. 12 plus 4, 16. And 16 minus 9, minus 7, right? I think we made some mistake, guys. Because it should be uh, the the equation is not factorizable, right? So what can we do now? Hmm. Okay. Uh, I think we have a standard result, right? Just a second. We don't need this. We'll rub it out. I just clicked it myself just now. I think we have a standard result. Yeah. So slope is minus 1. See, length of focal chord, we have a standard result, which is equals to 4a cosec square theta. I hope you remember it. 4a cosec square theta is the direct result of focal chord. We derived this, right? So that means we need A. A is 2. Sorry, you can use capital A. We need theta. So slope is basically tan theta, right? So tan theta is minus 1. That means theta is 3 pi by 4 or 135 degrees. So what is cosec 3 pi by 4? 135 degrees, na? Sine 135. So it is root 2, right? So that means the length of the focal chord AB. Yeah, no need of next page. Length of the focal into 2 into root 2 ka square. Yeah, now it's fine. So that means 4 2s are 8. 8 into 2, 16 units. So length of the focal chord is 16 units. Yeah. So I hope you got the answer. So this was it for today's lecture. I think yeah, we are almost time is up, 2-3 minutes remaining. So we'll use or we'll start or we'll continue with the PYQs. This was the PYQs of 2023, right? The January attempt. Now tomorrow again we'll do PYQs of I think March attempt or April attempt. So let's see. Next attempt we'll do 2023 PYQs. I hope this was very helpful. We'll end the session here. Right, guys? Thank you all for joining. And till then, bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Take care.